The past few encounters, it's quite interesting. Show Cup was 4-3, super duper close. Also the TP League semi-final was very close with a 3-2. They met in the group stage. There it was a win for Lin. And the 2 matches prior to the 3 you see here were also wins for Lin. So as you see, we always go full distance. It's always back and forth. I wonder who did the homework better. It's really hard to predict. I haven't seen a perfect Happy this tournament. I also haven't seen a perfect Lin, I think. Just yet, at least. But maybe they just saved it for today. Or for tomorrow. For this weekend. When it counts. And with that, and without further ado, it's time for map 1. There you go, guys. No cardigan. You know what that means. Weights are off. Lin on the bottom left-hand side of Lost Refuge. On the right-hand side, we see Happy. Fred Perry Nation, where you're at. And what are the builds in the early game? It is a Blade Master. And that comes as a little bit of a surprise. I thought it was a possibility. But on LR, yeah, why not on LR? It's a great Blade Master map. You can pimp it up to plus 30 damage and beyond. Happy. Coughing into the camera? Is that a little greeting to us all? We have a ghoul build. Blade Master, of course, once there is a little bit of critical strike, you can get rid of these ghouls relatively easy, but usually a Blade Master better when there's not too many targets, and a ghoul flood is usually stopped faster with the CORSAIR. But in general, the Blade Master, of course, you know it, the big damage machine. Happy knows it immediately. Grunt Opener as well. Uses the Windwalk to get rid of the Acolyte. That's quite an investment, but it pays off. It gets rid of a lot of insight that Happy might get. Not the case anymore here. And of course, First Blood. It's a statement. And Happy, what are you going to do? Saves the TP. I think it's smart by Lin to go for this. This has always been Happy's bane. He complains about ORC for a long time, and I think when it was CORSAIR Headhunter meta, that wasn't really justified. But against Blade Master, there's good reason. It's also Happy in his head, calculates almost everything perfectly, I'd say. Can you calculate against the Blade Master with that random factor of critical strike? I don't think so. That is something that even Happy can't expect. It's just, it's either there or it's not. Low FPS on the stream? Yeah, I agree. I will try to switch to fly stream whenever we have the time. But it might also be getting better. Blade Master here at the Null Camp. This is the typical creep route thus far. Double circlet and gloves. He will be happy about that. Speaking of Happy, he's not intercepting anything, and Lin knows exactly where Happy is going. The Windwalk doesn't last forever. Happy is skipping the Shadow Priest for the bigger camp. And here's the Blade Master, disrupting the camp immediately. First ghoul hurt, has to use the core. That's 3 ghouls, super hurt, and the poison is working in Lin's favor as well. Block missed it a little bit, glitches out of that, but it's hunting season for ghouls. He has to pick the targets now. Deny by Happy, strong play. He dodged a shotgun there. Didn't get the objective, obviously. A couple of one ghoul fell. But that could have been so much worse. And now he might be in for return kills, but also the grunt gets out of there. That's the opening that we wanted. There's no tactical stalemate or anything. It's just fighting, and that's how we love our Warcraft, aren't we? Happy's face cam. 65% forehead. You know what that means. Thank you, Goody, for gifting us up to Todd. Tier 3 on the way already. Shadowhunter is the hero of choice. And he created a lot of space with his Blade Master. No tier 3 tech yet. Blade Master is right around the corner once again. Even the grunts are used effectively and also carefully. Coil vs Windwalk. Who's gonna get it? Lyn gets it! Item goes to the Blade Master. Was another circlet, but this is so much experience stolen. Lyn with exclamation marks in the first 5 minutes of this game. Ghoul still hurt. Happy doesn't really get a foot on the ground with his DK Ghoul build. And that is indeed problematic. 2.5 DK only. And Lyn can creep up a storm now. He did enough damage. He knows it. Wyvern for creeping and vision. You don't want to be creep jacked here. Happy. It's not forgetting about the ziggurat. That's good. But only 26 supply. That's nothing. DK reaches level 3. So is the blade. Happy. Yeah, Lyn respects the skeleton. You don't want to lose a creep just because you're not careful enough, and he knows that Happy is around. Hellstone, nice against the nuke. Happy is aggressive, but might fall into a trap here. Blade Master is around, can't prevent the kill on the Magi. So that's the heal potion for the DK as well. Shadowhunter on the left-hand side. Nice distraction. Lyn operating on multiple screens. Trying to go for the Ghoul. Doesn't work out, but it's more space created for the Shadowhunter on the left-hand side, who's not going for the red. He's stealing the mercenary camp away. Oh, wow. He moves across the entire map. As Happy is busy, he knows it in front of his base at the merchant and the lab. This is possibly such a huge item. Sobi mask stolen. And you can feel the respect in Happy. He's playing this careful. Very careful for now. He has no dust here. Can't know if the Blade Master is around. TC 3rd. Shadowhunter level 2 because he went across the entire map. Scroll the Beast. Pretty nice. This is not a fast creeping Shadowhunter. Definitely paid a toll for stealing that away. But now he can fall back to the red spot. Wait for the TC. Happy is far away. And they share the map. Explosive early game, little bit of a calmer mid game. And then what counts is obviously the late game. Lyn's around, perfect. Shadowhunter on the way to level 3. TC is out. Reinforced defenses, I think the biggest upgrade that Lyn can't forget about, and he gets it now. Because what can bring Happy back always is a destroyer push towards burrows, but reinforced defenses 2/3 done. We get a cloak of flames on that TC. That's pretty sick. Could also be used on the Blade Master in the back line, exactly. But Shadowhunter and TC need levels. Same goes for Happy. Lich is not level 3. Dark Ranger isn't even out. And Destroyer upgrade isn't finished yet. Lyn still has some time. What's his item? Boots of Kel'Thalas. Lyn's certainly not unhappy. But here's the push. With the DR. We got a tower in the main? Oh yeah! We got a tower in the main. Lyn knew that this push would be coming. No Orb of Lightning yet. Does he have the resources? Not really. Oh, he got it. Alright. With that, a lot more control in the fights, and it's on now. Lyn taking the time for the Murloc camp even. He wants level 2 heal wave. At any cost. Doesn't get there though. Another pair of slippers. But he doesn't really have inventory for that yet. Also, no invul potion, but the speed scroll to reset the fight. Blade Master's doing some damage on the backline. If he gets a purge, it's probably a kill, or at least a coil. Happy is trying to get in with Coil Nova as well. That Kodo Beast has eaten, distracting a lot, but where's the damage? Blade Master was caught by the Wand of the Wind, and there's no dispel against that. So far, Happy's fight is pretty good. Wyvern has been taken out as well. Blade Master finds himself in the middle of it all. Has, of course, the health stone. Can always consume it. Doesn't really want it. Want to save it for later. Is there a pit stop possible for Lin? No. Happy only went for the Magi. And I think the Emperor wins the first big fight. But this was one of the weakest states that Lin will be in. There's still the red spot. Happy can claim that now. Level 4 will be unlocked. This was also one charge of Wand of the Wind. Only one ghoul lost. Traded for a Kodo. But yeah, this could have been worse. For the big timing push for Undead, because with Frenzy and Destroyer, you always go for that timing push and you want to ideally end the game. That was nothing. That was a Kodo. That's alright. And the TC is level 2, and the Shadow Hunter is level 3, and I think the puzzle pieces are coming together. Dark Ranger finally has Black Arrow, but it won't help that much. Not as much as it would against Headhunters. 2 Destros, more Fiends. Is that the fight? Supply is even. Happy can go up to 60, so can Lin. Here's the engagement. Gets the level 3 Lich. Super important for Happy. TC comes in. No silence. Oh my god. Destroyer's being attacked by the Blade Master. Have to go for the Wand of the Wind. That's some disable for only a little bit. 3 Kodo Beasts. Did I see that correctly? Yeah, he's just eating all the Fiends. Can he save him though? I think the speed scroll was used before and it was. Happy down to 45, but Lin also. Oh my god, that clutch heal wave. Super sick. Grunts are falling. Happy TPing out. You know how risky and dangerous this is. Not swapping the focus fire to the Lich. It could have potentially been a kill with the critical strike. But man, what is this army by Lin? 3 Kodo Beasts, no Raiders? Very interesting. I didn't see the belly of the Kodo. Did they eat? They must have. Four Kodos? He only ate 1 ghoul. Really? Did you see that? Here we go. Blade Master harass. Would love to see a shade. But I guess the lumber isn't there yet. Need upgrades. Blade Master level 4. The ever so dangerous critical strike level 2. Invul potion on the TC. Mana potion on the Shadow Hunter. Lot of survivability. But I feel like these Kodos are a liability. I guess no big devours. Also, Ring of Protection on the TC is super good. Is that the next fight? Looks like it. Happy has a heal scroll. The TC not silenced, or was it? Oh yeah, use the Invul potion to break through it. Scroll used, and that's so many destroyers. Kodos can't eat destroyers, but the Blade Master eats them for breakfast. Not too much mana for Happy anymore. Also, no mana potion or anything. Kodos move forward, getting sniped. TC in close proximity to that Lich forces another coil that might have been the last one. I think it is. Free reign for the Blade Master to do damage now. TC level 3. Happy down to 41 food, and some supply might even be in the Kodos. Next Fiend is getting caught, and with that, there's not a great solution against the Kodos anymore. Aiming for the Lich now. That's a critical strike. Hex! And the Blade Master just executes him. What a clean fight for Lin. GG 1-0 for the War Chief. Just like that. Doggy is watching as well. And this is a... Oh, Caddy it is. Okay. And... this was almost flawless. Very, very good game by Lin here on Last Refuge. Happy seemed a little flustered by that Blade Master choice. But yeah, different Lin. Almost want to say he showed some emotions. That was pretty much exactly how he envisioned this. So, Mass Kodo. That's what it is? They're big damage sponges? That's true. Norwegian Whale with another 10 gifted subs! Celebrating the Lin victory. Kodo so tanky, that's the value maybe. Maybe that's true. Maybe that's true. Can't be nuked that easy. Fiends are ideally in the Kodo stomach. Few big units, less skeletons. Yep. True. Dude, 20 years after Warcraft 3 release, Lin comes up with this. I think I've seen this before. Definitely against breakers, obviously. I think I've seen this before once or twice. You certainly lack some damage, but do you really need damage if you just snack your opponent's units? Infi played it similarly versus 1-2-0. Ah, okay. Litigious Dog, thank you for the Prime sub. Old Mate Dad, thank you for the sub. Bio Bear, thank you for the sub. Gusset, thank you for the sub. I feel like in the beginning of the fight with Destroyers and Fiends and Coil Nova, you should be able to work against that. That's the thing with Happy. Like, if they meet again tomorrow in the grand final, he'll have a solution against that. That replay is marked for studying later. There can't be a strategy that overwhelms Happy. It's impossible in his mind. There'll be some homework later, 100%. He had no Raiders, maybe Banshees would be a good choice. There's still Hex, there's still Stomp. There's also... a Banshee transition takes a long time. In general, I'm always a fan of Banshees versus Blade Master. But also the early game went a little sideways for Happy when he lost that null. That creep check on the left-hand side, well done by Lin. Sick timing. Knowing that Happy would skip the Shadow Priest, go for that camp, have the Grunt in position, have the Blade in position. And this is map number 2, everybody. Amazonia! Will we get a 2-0 for Lin? Clean feed gone or laggy again? Clean feed super laggy today. Just Ross with the 5 gifted subs. One of the most wonderful souls that we had at Raraland. Thank you for being with us. That's probably a big hype train going on. And that hype train is certainly conducted by Happy and Lin right now. Happy upper right hand side, Lin bottom left hand side. Is it still a Blade or are we going Farseer now? Both can switch it up. We've seen Lich first before. Wow, Blade Master again. Against the DK. And again, ghouls. Yeah, Fiend's pretty much unplayable on Amazonia, I'd say. Because it slows you down so much. And the creeping speed is in general not good with that. Blade Master can creep the lab or decide to harass immediately. The map is so small, you can reach your opponent's laboratory in time. But Crumbs, thank you for gifting yet another sub. anymore. Peon is here. But okay. Lightning Shield, Happy will creep this with ease. Peon trying to lure more creeps into this. There's some damage done. Blade Master is far away though. Ooh, that's quite some damage here. Lin is disrupting this well, but it's not coming in. He's just rather creeping and gets through. Oh my god. Circlet and Slippers right away. Good start for Lin again. Kirk, thank you for the 14-month resub. Are we seeing the wake of Blade Master meta? At least on the highest level, against Happy, against 120. This unpredictability, the vision, sets him apart. It feels like Lin is using Happy's own weapons against him. With that Peon. But Happy is definitely more aggressive than he was before. Thank you for the raid, about to go AFK. We're watching the best Warcraft 3 players in the world. In the most important tournament that we have in the scene right now. A qualifier for that at least. Yeah, cool aggression right away. Acolyte is also here. Was looking at the inventory for a second, like, is he tower pushing? But no, Happy's not doing that. Ooh, but he ran across the entire map for nothing? He didn't find Lin at the orange. He didn't find Lin at the lab. And then he abandons the push? That feels suboptimal. He's trying to do that again. Grunts are close. Keep vision on Happy. Wow, this is Happy doing absolutely nothing for a minute. You rarely ever see that. Blade Master satisfied with this. He got level 2, he got the crit, he got some items, he stole some stuff away from the map. And Happy is far away from level 3. He's also behind in tech again. And this is Happy's first map pick. For that, it's really not that good. Happy, of course, knows that the Blade Master is always in his footsteps. Ideally, you would love to have that mercenary camp because it has such a great reward. But not against this Blade Master. Grunt getting stunned, Ghoul getting stunned, but okay. Finally some experience. A little risky, but he knows that the Blade Master's right behind him, so that's fine. Can't allow the Blade to steal that though. Must be a coil. At what cost is this camp going to the Emperor? Okay. A coil, gets a claw, that was nice, but it's still not level 3 and the Shadow Hunter can already creep. I wanted to cast a Lightning Shield but killed the target. Nice. And it's a similar build to Last Refuge. Wyvern for creeping and vision. Warmill coming in for reinforced defenses and maybe even the tower again. And tier 3 is coming up. Happy's half a tech behind. Is Lin so fast? Or is Happy delayed? Big damage Lich though. Unwilling to go into Frost Armor. He could do that as a Blade Master counter. And this is the calm moment of the game prior to tier 3. Attack upgrades for the ghouls. Double slippers, circlet and a claw. Are there any Big Red Number fans in the house? This is an excellent game for Lin. Happy knows where he is thanks to the Acolyte Scout, so he knows that he can go for his own mercenary camp on the right-hand side. Sobi Mask again for the second time in a row. On solid levels. Not where he wants to be yet. And Happy is rather going for the consumable, I think. Reinforced. No tower this time. 2 burrows far up front. Okay, there we have it. Let's go with Bone Chimes. Not too bad for ghouls. Pretty bad for everything else. God, this Blade Master. Here's level 3. He goes Critical Strike level 2. I love it. Map is small. You don't need the duration of Windwalk at this stage of the game. Shadowhunter is level 3. Scroll of the Beast. Also not too bad. Is Happy going for the second attack upgrade? Wow. Oh, there is a tower again? There is a tower again indeed. Happy no Dark Ranger yet. Then moves back to the shop, gets an Invo Potion. Is Lin's timing just absolutely perfect? Reinforced is finishing now. TC got the Invo Potion. Both of his first heroes are level 3. Shadowhunter mana is a little bit of an issue and Blade Master health, but that will fix itself. The tower is finishing and Happy's not pushing. He can't. Lin just shuts the door on this frenzy push. Happy's in trouble, isn't he? We don't see Fiends this game. I wonder if he transitions later. Or if it's just all Ghouls Destroyers. Again, 3 Kodos. Incredible. No Raiders, no Ensnare. He needs a lot of speed scrolls for that though. Could even think about a second shop actually. But not at this moment. Now you need the resources for any means necessary. TC level 2. Wow. Dark Ranger again, the hero of choice. Has to be. And we're competing for the red spot. Happy can't get the big objective. Stomp goes in. Kodo's not connecting just yet. But here we go. Oh boy, that's a lot of ghouls going down. Blade Master's cutting them to pieces. We have an Orb of Lightning. Triggers on the Destroyer, of course it always does. Nice little Nova here. And now the Kodos, they don't provide too much. A little bit of piercing damage. No Invo Potion or anything on the Blade Master. Has to rely on the Shadowhunter. Can't reach that Destroyer anymore. Good save by Happy, but he's down to 42 food and whatever is left in the Kodo belly. It feels like this army composition is catching Happy off guard and he can't do anything against it. The piercing damage again takes the Destroyer away. Lich in the middle of it all gets stomped a little too early. Maybe Frost Armor helping. Ghouls are falling left, right, and center. Next target once again, Destroyer. And Happy is losing absolutely everything. Lin lost a Wyvern in this fight. One single Wyvern. What is happening? Happy needs a hero kill, I guess, at this stage. But the Shadowhunter is ready. TC lining up a Stomp. There is a TP, of course. Get out of there. 32 food left. Look at this. A 2,000 gold difference in value used in that fight. Kodo damage isn't much, but it adds up against Destroyers, I guess. So now red spot time. It's time for a Katga's Pipe. Absolutely it's time for a Katga's Pipe. Look how decked out Lin is. Heal Potion, Mana Potion, Invo Potion, Heal Scroll. He got it all. Ancient Django. That's huge. Having more movement speed against that Kodo play, very nice. So is the level 2 Stomp though. Yeah, Lynn about to sell this for another consumable, I guess. What's supposed to stop Lynn at this stage of the game? 4, 3, and 1 heroes on Happy's side. Happy is slowly crawling back to 50 food. Very little utility with only an invo potion. But crazy movement speed for Happy now. Can he make it work? Map is empty. Only objective left on the map are the shops and the expos. We have the fight. TC gets an invo potion, gets to the silence. We have raiders in the mix now, so we're kind of moving away from the mass Kodo. First one being taken out. Finally level 2. That's Black Arrow here. Heal scroll used immediately. Blade Master in the backline can choose the targets. It's either ghouls or statues or whatever gets in front of his sword. Man, this feels like it's not even close. Silence again. TC out of mana. No destroyers in the mix anymore. GGG. Lynn dominates. There's no other way. No other way to put it. Domination. And that is the orc that Happy fears. That's the orc that Happy doesn't like to play against. Blade Master. Oh my god, Lynn plays this so well though. New strats in 2023, and they work so well. Happy tried to move away from fiends relatively early, and that didn't work either. So ghouls fiends didn't work, and only ghouls didn't work. But how much time was just wasted by Happy on that map? When he was moving across Amazonia, from the north to the south to the right, a little bit to the left, then back again, can't really lose so much time. You just get out leveled hard, and you saw it. There was a level 3 TC against a level 1 Dark Ranger in that fight. But we've been here before. Happy is down 2-0. 3 match points against him. And how many times have we seen him come back from this? A lot of times. So don't count Happy out. He has some time apparently to think about it. He has to make adjustments on the fly, that's for sure. It's not an easy situation at all. How many Blade Master maps are there? Can you play this on every map? Next one is concealed. And how good is the strategy if Lynn is not getting the double circlet claw slippers drops that we had? He's gonna turn the camera on, it's just gonna be his iris. Holy smokes, dude! 50 gifted subs by Norwegian Whale. Oh my god. High five, man. Standing true to the name. Norwegian Whale. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's gonna happen if Lynn 3-0's Happy? It's raining subs, hallelujah, it's raining subs, and we have map 3 on the way. Lynn vs Happy, the best orc against the best undead, and arguably the 2 best players in the world right now. So far, it's not looking like Happy is big competition. But give the man some time and some space, and he comes up with solutions. That's always been Happy strong suit. He's not crumbling under the pressure. He's not giving up a series when he's down 2-0. DK again. Kevin, thank you for gifting a sub to Squigs. God damn. What a good day so far. And it is a Blade Master again. All 3 maps. Be gone, Farseer. The War Chief has decided it's time for the big blade. He has sharpened it. He has refined it. And it's spilling blood. And Happy, what's the change now? There's gotta be a change. Is the Dark Ranger worth it against this? Holy moly, 50 euros? Ladar Liang, 50 euros. Hello guys, your favorite Canuck here. Grants on the new flat Neo. Shout out to Carson's music and to Remo Demo as well. Have an excellent weekend and thanks for the amazing content as always. No 3-0, more Neo. Danke, Nelson. Holy guys. How did we deserve this today? Unbefreaking-believable. I was about to say, is the Dark Ranger really that necessary? The Black Arrow is amazing versus Headhunters. And maybe even a little bit against Raiders because they fall rather quickly to nuke as well. But the main thing is about silencing the TC. Isn't another hero better? Lin with the circlet bought that. And he's right there again. Happy gets it, level 2. Little bit of an exclamation mark. Ghoul falls, okay, but denied. Gauntlets picked up. For 5 euro by the Orc Biceps. Thanks back to Warcraft for keeping this beautiful game alive. You guys are the best. And Laser Augen wie Heino, thank you for the 14-month resub. God damn it, guys. This is awesome. This is an awesome day. Naga to control Blade. I think Blade Master just crits her to death. Happy's movement again, rather aggressive at the beginning of level 2. Blade Master distracting the DK, but he found a staff. I like that a lot. The first big change in Happy's game. Staff to get away from the fangs of the Blade Master. Will that save him the early game and improve the early game? Slippers, that would have been nice on the Blade Master. Thank you, Shaman, for the sub. And Lin had to walk all the way back. Smart movement by Happy. Gears are turning. Tier 3 started though at 4 minutes 30. That's sick. Only level 1. What a difference one item can make. Very, very, very different early game. Very different situation. Grunt getting surrounded. With the Blade Master has of course the great ability to pop grunts out. He was right there when he needed it. Forces another coil. And this time the War Mill is quite a bit earlier, I guess? It feels like this Blade Master has been shut down. This is rough now. Lich second, as expected. DK is harassing, ghouls are creeping. And the Shadow Hunter can't level either! Okay, Happy. This is where you wanna... This is where we wanna see you. Claws of Attack. Again, nice damage items for Lin all around. Coil Steel. Oh, no? Wasn't it? impact of the staff is incredible. And again, Nova first. No frost armor. I think he has time to creep. Lyn needs to do some big damage with the Hex plays now. This almost reeks a little bit of desperation. Only level 1, no crit, no creeping. He knows he can't catch up with Coil Nova creeping. Happy missed him. There's no TP on Lyn though. Happy checks a lot of spots. Where are you? Risky move by Lyn. Will this pay out? Happy's not going for the base, rather for the shop. Lyn has time for this entire thing. Ring of Protection +4. Arguably, not for the big red numbers, but it's a great item for the TC. So Lyn can't fight right now. And that means a big chunk of this map belongs to the Emperor. Is that an Invis DK? Snow Torrent, thank you for the sub. Budcrumb, thank you for the sub. Gifted to Infi's chair, lol. Staffing back for an orb. No TP. And we have a stalemate in the middle. Happy wins that now. Lindsay's okay, I can't compete with you at the moment. Also time for a third hero. Is it the Dark Ranger for the third time in fear of a stomp? Are we switching that up as well? No resources currently. Blade dodges the reveal? Oh, didn't get anything. Maybe a ghoul here and there, but the item is again Ancient Django. Experience also to the Lich. That was clutch by Happy. A little lucky, arguably. And Lyn just a second too late. That could have shifted the momentum of this game right there. And it is again a Dark Ranger. Remainder of the creeps, the experience goes to Lyn. Item distribution is good, but compared to Amazonia, where both Orc heroes were level 3 from the mid game on, totally different game. And Happy has so much movement speed. This is gonna be tough for the Kodos if he even plays it that way again. Happy dominance on map 3. Takes camp after camp. The Wyvern is helping. Blade Master reveals himself. He wants to go for an Invo Potion, but it's not there. Be bygone. Thank you for the bits. Is there time for the red spot? There's no ensnare, so it's kind of tricky to creep the Drake. Nuke on the blade. Don't want to lose that big heal potion already. I think we see a lot more dust than before also. All adjustments that Happy made from game 1 to game 3 are working out. No fiends anymore, they're just fodder. It didn't necessarily work out that well on map 2, but on map 3 the changes definitely make sense. We have a speed scroll to get out if you need to. Shadowhunter is level 3, probably most important. There was some time for Lyn to catch up to a degree. Lich is not level 3, but the most important thing here is the Invo Potion on Happy's Lich. TC doesn't have that. TC got level 2 though. Shadowhunter might be able to go to the shop. No, he continues creeping with this. Yeah, needs the damage probably. Last big items on the map. Lich is gonna be level 3. Blade Master, not really. Shared experience by all 3 heroes on both sides. Oh, not on both sides, sends the DK away. Got it now. What's it? Belt of Giant Strength, Tanky Cow. Ooh, Blade left the creep spot before level 3. There's still the green spot. He can get it if he wants to. But Happy saw him. There's a target on Lynn's back now. 60 food. Both broke upkeep. And that is level 3 indeed. Are the big red numbers enough? Lynn, a little hesitant. How much can he get? Orb helps. That goes for both of them. Don't fight an orc at a fountain. That was the old saying. Is that still true in 2023? Great retreat by Lynn. The longer the game goes, the better it is for him. 162 critical strike, thanks to the Kodo aura. And did Happy just miss his timing? Dark Ranger's 3, but Lich is not. Headhunters. We're moving into a more normal army composition by Lynn. Yeah, if he takes the fight outside the fountain, he's probably dead. Split Tango, thank you for the half-year sub. That's the fight we were looking for. No level 2 stomp yet. And the speed scroll escape. He wants the safety of the tower. Kodo slaughtered immediately. Skeleton is back. Second Kodo. And that's the destroyer push that we were fearing all series long. If they focus the Kodos, they melt. We go for the hero focus. There's the heal scroll against it. Stomp really doesn't do that much. Nova connects into the backline. Fiends are in the mix. Blade Master's trying to take care of it, but the coil arrives in time. Stomp doesn't hit too well. The heal wave absolutely clutched by Lynn. And destroyers are running out of mana, and then they really don't too much damage anymore. But Lynn is so hurt in this fight. Blade Master has to be the savior. Maybe a connection on the Destro could be a kill. Coil before the orb arrives. And dust is settled and we're at 50-50. Happy hurt Lynn, but he didn't break him. And Lynn is getting stronger and stronger by the minute. TC is close to 3. What a game changer this item is. And the 5 Destros without mana are more or less useless. What is... There's nothing to dispel. They just tickle. Maybe the skeleton's on the ground. We'll see about that. Silence hits a lot of heroes. No TP on Happy, but the big potion. Raider move to the side. DK under a lot of fire, but 2 units out of that fight. 1 goes down even. Where's Happy's army though? Where is Happy's army? The statue is gone. The Kodo must have eaten something as well. And as you see, the Destros don't do much. Wyvern are getting caught. Lich in a little bit of trouble, but the focus switches always to the Destros. They are so easy to kill and such a big reward. Lynn, I think he got this. There's still potions. He can still chase a little bit. Ooh, was that build to timing dependent? Lynn weathered the storm with the mana Destros and now is Happy out of options. The blade is getting scary. The TC is already scary. I feel it's almost time for hero focus now. Happy has a statue. That needs to work overtime. He lost a lot of Destros. That's the problem with Destros. For a very short time, they're really, really good. And then they aren't. The anti-Destro bust tower. Yeah. I think if we look at this series, this is one of the main underrated takeaways. All 3 games, tower in the base. And Happy was never able to go for the burrows. No tiny Great Hall, but Lynn is definitely willing to expand here. Happy selling the altar. Always a sign of pressure. Yeah, you have the tower. Happy. He was only 3-0'd twice in the past 4 years. Once by Infi. And I think the other one was 1-0. Psysonic with 1,000 bits. Are you not entertained? Exactly. Was it 1-0? I think it was. Colorful, Fortitude, shaken in their boots. The loser of this goes down to the lower bracket. Infinite 1-0, thank you. Very conservative play by Lin now. Stays at 50. Happy pushes again. Way more fiends. Any upgrades? Not really. Lich is getting stronger. So many Destros again. Wait. There's almost no mana on them. Only one of the Destros has mana? That's a rather weak army, actually. Yeah, 65 food. Ah, 2 of them. Okay, that's better. But Lin is stalling so much time. With every second, the destroyers are getting weaker. Always gotta be careful to not be caught by Hex and Snare Stomp. TC coming in, has an Invo potion. Happy trying to play the Coil Nova game. Forced into an Invul on the Lich. That's exactly what I meant. You gotta be careful. There's so much disable in the Orc army. And that's an Invul for nothing. And this is where Lin wants to engage and close out the series. Silence was good, but there's an Invul potion. Stomp onto everything. No more mana. Heal wave is ready. Blade Master close to level 4. Does great damage. And snare against the Destro. That one's gone as well. And here is level 4 indeed on Shadowhunter and Blade Master alike. Happy is banging his head against the wall. But the wall ain't giving him anything. Such a patient play by Lin. The way he fought back from that miserable early game is extraordinary. How are you supposed to come back now? Late game Banshees? Just for curse? There's no disable, no dispel. TC has no Invo potion this time. It went to the Lich again. That's smart. Falling back by Happy to shop control. No mana potion on the Shadowhunter either. But I guess that's fine. Ooh, maybe a freebie. Coil Nova, there it is. TC lining it up. Where's he going? Blade Master connecting to the Fiend, but also the Headhunter's pretty exposed in the middle of it all. 162 critical strike. Destroyers again, a little bit of mana, but only so much. The Dark Range is trying to find the connection for more skeletons, but the Lich is in trouble. Here comes the Stomp, but can't get to the DK. Is the sheer damage output brute force just enough? Level 4 on the Dark Ranger. Now Lin in trouble. 10 supply. Lin is aiming for a hero focus, but the coils are just always there, as it seems. All of a sudden, Happy is overwhelming, but for how long? More Destros falling, 2 of them, that's 10 supply. Level 4 TC makes moving a little easier. Next Destro about to fall. If the Fiend isn't falling, the Destro is. He has a heal potion, uses it right there. TC is lining up a Stomp. One more Stomp, but you gotta take care about that Blade Master. Can't lose the backbone of your army. He's losing a lot of control. Either 6 splits by Lin. The potion is gone on the blade. How long can he stay in this fight? Not for much longer. He's revealed as well. Speed scroll disengagement. They're both losing so much. Massive Nova on the Headhunter. He can finally wipe them out like he's used to. Mana potion on the SH. How long can this fight continue? Massive losses, neck and neck. The difference in gold value lost is 8. Who has more longevity? Statue, of course, but it's being sniped. And no more mana regen now. Oh, happy that's a problem. 225, 2 crits in a row. Aiming for the Fiends now. He has no Burrow. Burrow would have been so good. I think he even dodges the reveal. Are you kidding me, Lin? No, he is revealed. Sorry. And now there's no more mana on the TC. He's just a big grunt. Happy can't get out, really. No TP, just 2 potions. And the statue, full mana statue getting sniped immediately. This almost feels like he has to go for a hero kill. The piercing damage is overwhelming. Shadow Hunter still has mana close to level 5. Next Fiend is falling. Happy has nothing left. Happy has nothing left but the lower bracket life. A hero will fall in a couple of seconds. Invo Potion saves him for 7. The DK is also very, very low. Oh my god. Lin, Sanity on Concealed, fighting back from... This is nuts. 195. GG. Lin, 3-0. Grand final. What a fight. What a series. What a game. What a comeback. What a god. Your eyes are not deceiving you. This is not the aftermath of Friday night. Absolutely not. This is Lin redefining Orc versus Undead. Unbelievable.